What's going on, everybody? I'm Coach Gary, and this is my North Carolina Team Sports Weekend. Perfect. The North Carolina A&T State University Aggies played host to Norfolk State. Norfolk State came down to Greensboro at Truist Stadium to take on the Aggies, and you would think after that big homecoming win over Campbell University that the Aggies will come out a little bit sluggish and probably look past the Norfolk State Spartans. You will be wrong, because the Aggies put up 49 points. I know it's old, it was 1986. Dang, give the brother a break. Jaden Fowler passed for 254 yards and 2 touchdowns, while the sophomore sensation Tootin carried about 19 times for 117 yards and 3 touchdowns. The Aggies defeated the Spartans 49-24, which means they remain in first place of the Big South Conference with 2 games left. The Carolina Tar Heels traveled down to Virginia, my birthplace, to take on the Virginia Cavaliers. It wasn't an easy task. It never is when Carolina plays Virginia, but Carolina was able to hang on 31-28, defeating the Cavaliers. And Josh Downs had a career day, 15 receptions for 166 yards. The Heels are now 8-1 and ranked 15th in the AP. Let's go, Tar Heels. The Charlotte Hornets lost a close one to Kevin Durant and the Nets. Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons didn't even play. It came down to the end of the game, and if you ask me, it's just bad decision making by the Hornets and a lack of fundamental basketball that cost them the game. Plus, if you go 16 for 23 from the free throw line and only shoot 69%, kind of hard to win in the NBA. However, a couple of good things did happen. We were able to get Terry Rozier back. He scored 25 points, and PJ Washington and Kelly Oubre both hit 18. The Hornets' next opponent, the Washington Bullets. Come on, Hornets, let's get a win. The Panthers went to Cincinnati to play the Bengals, but I don't think the offense or the defense got on the plane. The Panthers lose to the Bengals 42-21. The offense could never get going. Our defense could not figure out a way to stop Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati offense. Burrow passed for over 200 yards, and their running back Mixon had a career day, 22 carries for 153 yards, averaged 7 yards a carry against the Panthers. Oh, and I forgot, he had 4 touchdowns. The Panthers were able to put 21 points on the board, and that's after PJ Walker was replaced by Baker Mayfield. Now, Baker Mayfield may have been playing against second and third team defenders for the Bengals. However, we did get 3 scores with him behind the center. Now the Panthers have to turn around and play the Atlanta Falcons again this Thursday. Man, it's just hard to believe that if the Panthers had beaten the Falcons last week, they would have been in first place before this game. Hey, keep fighting, Panthers. The North Carolina Central Eagles had their homecoming this weekend, and they played Howard University. I thought long and hard about even mentioning this team, because if you're a true Aggie, then you have nothing but hatred for this school. The only thing I have in common with this team is our school name begins with North Carolina. And Miss Gary will be an alumnus of this school come this spring. I'm just gonna let Siri tell you what happened.
NC Central trounced Howard by a score of 50-21 yesterday.
Well, everybody, that's it. Thanks for watching, but before I leave, don't forget, like my granddaddy G used to say, don't let nobody fool you, baby. Don't let nobody fool you. See you guys next time on Coach G, and I'm out.